Hey guys, this is Ivan with OverlookeDENT, and in today's video we're working on a tree bomb. Bam! Alright, what's a tree bomb? It's a thing that kills people. And actually that's where the tiny butt switches kind of came from. I was putting this thing together. So at first I had what I thought was a great idea. Just put, piston, push limit blocks, to where it can't push anymore. Power the piston. At any point when you break it, it'll push up. Apparently not. It has to be updated. So scrap that idea. There's the smaller ones out there. For example, they have an upside down butt switch, which are cool and they're tiny. Only problem that I have with them is that you have to break the final block. So you're like mine, nothing happens. If that happens, then something happens. So with mine, I just went with a clock pretty much. This part here is optional. It's just gonna break the clock so it doesn't keep on going up and down, up and down. But yeah, let's rig it to blow. Alright, let's break that. Let's give it a little place to be. There we go. Yeah, so I'll just basically do these ones. These will actually, and then this one will definitely get activated. Everything else will just kind of explode by association. Alright, good, we're good, yeah. So with this one, pretty much you just mine any block that's in the middle. And it pushes, and then it goes silent, and you're like, what the crap was that? And then you start mining, and you're like, oh, screwed. So yes, so let's build it. So pretty much we're going to go with the, it doesn't have to be a sticky piston, just normal piston. Go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, 7. And then we'll do this as the 8th block. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if your trees are not going to be this tall, then just kind of adjust for that. Basically what happens here is that there's too many blocks so the piston can't push, which is exactly what we want. And then build a clock. Any clock will do. If you have a favorite clock, go with that. Well, let me tell you how to do your clocks. Alright. So at this point, this thing isn't going to be able to push until I break one of these. See that? So any of those will work. What I mean in the sense of the trees is birches I don't think grow 5 high, so it might look suspicious. Everything else you're pretty much good to go. Alright, so then we'll do the tiny bud switch. It doesn't have to be a sticky piston either again. Let's reiterate that. And then block here. And keep in mind you probably don't want to use a sticky piston because all of this stuff is going to get it blown up. Alright, perfect. And then just dust here. All you have to do is just reverse the redstone torch, guys. That's it. And then just give it enough room to where it's gonna be able to house some TNT. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, because I'm gonna make a redstone torch tower, we'll just use a repeater here. And then we'll just place TNT all around these areas. It needs to sit somewhere. Make sure you don't put any behind this bud switch, okay? Because then it'll activate the bud switch. Then you have to redo it. Alright, like that. Like that. Pretty much just stuff this thing full of TNT. Have no regard for resources. Alright. Let's see, we'll put some more. There, and we'll put some here, and here, and here. And now what you want to do is, pretty much just put a piston here to break the clock. So what's going to happen is this is going to just kind of go downwards like so. And then redstone torch tower vertical down to eventually just make sure that thing gets turned on. So like that. Redstone torch. See, this one's on. Dust. Now it's off. And what we wanted to do is we wanted it to be off in the first place anyways. So something like this is fine. If you can tell, this is completely different from the torch tower I had in the other tree farm because it doesn't matter. It's just getting the signal down here. Alright, so we'll try it. Somebody's like, chop, chop, chop. Wait, never hooked up the clock, did I? Okay. You live for one more moment, Birch. Alright, there we go. So they're like, chop, chop, chop. This happens. Clock is turned off. Oh, I was like, whoa. I forgot that I put the second layer. Awesome, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the video. As always, subscribe up top, and peace out.